Hey guys, it's your girl Ree, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about 5 things I learned throughout my first trimester of pregnancy. So again, 5 things you need to know about your first trimester. So let's get started. Number 1, the first thing you need to know is to buy multiple pregnancy tests. Now this goes out to everyone who didn't get the official you're pregnant by your doctor, but maybe you're starting to feel a little bit different. For me, I found out I was pregnant at home. I went with the first response test out there because I wanted to go with the lines. You can spend more money and get the one that actually says pregnant, but I decided to go with the first response because I figured it would be pretty early. And from my experience, well, from my research, I know that you may get a faint line, and for me, I did get a very, very faint line. It was to the point where when my fiance took a look at the actual test, he was like, "No, you're not pregnant." But when I looked at it, I was like, "No, there's a line." So guys, go ahead and buy the multi-pack. You can get it on Amazon. There's at your local pharmacy as well. This way, guys, you can do multiple tests at home if you are not ready yet to go to the doctor. Because, girls, let's be real. You'll know. You'll know something's up with your body. You know what you was doing. So go ahead and get the multi-pack. Hey, you might even get a good sale. Number 2, ladies, it's okay. It's okay to change your doctor. Some of us are lucky enough to have a great doctor for many years, and we can just use them throughout the pregnancy, and they're right there with us for delivery, for labor and delivery. But if you're feeling like the doctor that you have is just doesn't have good bedside manners, if they're just not really being attentive, or maybe just a bit sensitive to what you're going throughout your first trimester, go ahead and do some research. Ask around, ask some friends, ask for referrals from maybe your PCP. For me, guys, I did not like my doctor. So what I did was I did some research. I asked around. I actually got a referral from a PCP that was actually not my PCP, but just in conversation, they recommended this person. So keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and go ahead and do that research. If you're concerned about your insurance and how that would affect you, just go ahead and call your insurance. They're actually really, really friendly. I know my insurance, they actually provided me with a lot of information. They actually gave me more information that I really was asking for, which is really, really cool. So, just don't be afraid to change your doctor, because my OBGYN, I couldn't stand her, and I couldn't wait to just tell her, like, bye, boo, bye. So ladies, I say don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to change a doctor, especially in your first trimester. It's okay. Number 3, morning sickness will kick your ass. Now, this is not for everyone, but for a lot of women out there, morning sickness is pretty bad. I am in my second trimester and I'm still dealing with it. So what I believe you need to know with this is just try different things. You may have to try different variations. You will have to maybe talk to your friends, your mom, your aunts, your cousins that went through pregnancy to get some of their tips. Just try variations of things. Don't give up, because I felt after a while I started to give up because nothing was working. But you just have to get into a rhythm of things. Make sure you're eating on time, and just like you're trying to do your best to be stress-free as possible, because stress really does add to your morning sickness. Some things I do recommend to help with morning sickness is to exercise. That is something that I will be extremely honest here. I did not do much of it in my first trimester, but the fact that I'm still experiencing it in my second trimester, I am definitely going to exercise more, and it does help, because the times I did do some walking or just being more active throughout the day, it really, really helped. One thing I did try was the Preggy Pops. I got them from Amazon, and they worked most of the times, not all the time, I will admit. They were really good to just store in my purse while I was on the train commuting to work, if I just needed some sugar, because again, ladies, you need to make sure you're eating on time, and there were days where I just really needed some sugar, and the Preggy Pops or the Preggy Drops, whatever they're called, were really, really good for that. So check out Amazon for that. Number 4, Ladies, it's okay not knowing every single detail about pregnancy. What I would say is just enjoy the experience and just create and define your own path within this. How you gather the information. Don't compare yourself. You may see your friends and your family members or just other people out there reading a lot of books, but just know yourself. If you know you're not the type of person to actually read, don't do it. Don't play yourself. It's good to have resources available just in case. Maybe, okay, hit Amazon, order some books. But there are other means of getting information. You can hit YouTube. There are a lot of YouTubers that share their experiences, really, really good experiences, really good information, and there's so many videos out there. For me, what worked was YouTube, and also talking to other people that were pregnant at the time or who had children. And surprisingly, they weren't family members and they weren't very close friends, but now they are. I was able to talk to a few women that I knew that were pregnant, and they shared their experiences with me. They told me things that I should try, and I did. And I got into a routine, and I got into a rhythm of attempting some of the things that they tried and seeing what worked for me. I had to tweak things along the way, but again, I feel like I'm defining my own path with this because I don't feel like every experience is the same. So I think that's a great takeaway, ladies, knowing that you should just define your own path and just really enjoy the experience. And number 5, cut your partner some slack, ladies. Okay, what's going to happen throughout your first trimester? Your hormones are going to be going crazy. You're going to be feeling that people just really don't understand, especially if you're going through really, really bad morning sickness like I did. I think for me what happened was I was just so emotional and my hormones were going all over the place, and I think I used so much profanity throughout my first trimester. I think I was saying like the worst things. My fiance is behind the camera shaking his head because he went through it. So what I would say is just know that you're not going to be feeling your best. You're going to be very emotional. Your hormones are going to be all over the place. And just cut your partner some slack. They're also going through a lot as well, mentally, trying to prepare themselves. Because ladies, men are natural providers. So they're going to be thinking about what's the next steps, how do I provide, what can I do right now? And trust me, they're trying. If you feel like they're not being understanding, take some time to just carefully word to them what you're going through and what you need. It's okay to say what you need, like if you need some space, babe, I need some space right now. Or if you need for them to hold you and hold your hair back while you're throwing up, not everyone is going to be able to stomach that, so just be aware, okay? Just be sensitive as well. I'm sure they're being sensitive to you. So the 5 things you need to know for your first trimester. 1, buy multiple home pregnancy tests. 2, it's okay to change your doctor in your first trimester. 3, morning sickness will kick your ass. 4, it's okay not knowing every single detail about pregnancy. 5, cut your partner some slack. So there you have it, ladies. This is your girl, Ree. I would like you to leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, share, like, send it pigeon carrier. So join me again here at Yuri Love for more videos as I document my pregnancy journey. So until then, guys, bye!